Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, the 9th of February 2021. First up, we're going to correct yesterday's just phonics. So open up page 72, please. We're doing our A and R that comes together to make our special friend R, R, R. You should have colored in all your R sounds. So R, 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 R. And remember to give those a tick if you got them right. R, 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 R. Next, color the pictures that have R. The barn, yes it does. B-R-N. Harp, H-arp. Harp has R in the middle. Jar, J-R. It has R at the end. Dart, D-art. Dart. It has R in the middle. Fork, F-ork. No, it has the or sound, not the R. Card, K-R-D. Card, a birthday card. It has R in the middle. So remember to give those a tick if you got them correct. Here our word was ark. Ark. Noah's Ark is a huge boat that held many animals. Next word is ark is in it, but it's just got a D at the front. D-ark. Dark. It is not bright, it is dark. Again, we've got our word ark, but this time the special friend sh is in front. Sh, ark. Shark. I coloured in the shark. Remember to give yourself a smiley face, fine face, or sad face, boys and girls. Well done. Next up, boys and girls, you are doing page 73. Your job is to look for your R special friend in this list of letters and find words. So look at the letter before and look at the letter after. R, car. My first word is car. You check which word matches the amount of letters in it and write it in the correct space. Then tell me how many R words you found in this letter list. Activity B, colour the animals that have sharp teeth. So if an animal has sharp teeth, you colour it. If it does not, you can cross it out. So for example, cat. Yes, a cat has sharp teeth. Does a duck? No. So I'll cross it out. Then you write your sentences. Make sure you have capital letters at the beginning, finger spaces in between, very nice neat writing, so tall letters tall, small letters small, long letters long, and a full stop at the end. So a cat has sharp teeth. Next one that has sharp teeth could be a shark. A shark has sharp teeth. And you just repeat the same sentence but changing which animal it is for 1, 2, and 3. Remember to write today's date 9.2 on top of your page, please. Best of luck, boys and girls. Next up is your spelling activity, so please open up your Spellwell on page 40. This week we are focusing on initial blends. Initial means it comes at the start of a word, at the beginning. Blends are two letters that blend together. They still each have their own sound. They're not a special friend coming together to make one sound, but they blend together. Today we are focusing on our blend br, br, br. Let's say it with me 5 times. Br, 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 br. Do you hear? You still have the b and the r sound, but they blend together fluidly. Br. So let's sound out our sounds using our special fingers. Br, n, bran. I eat bran flakes for breakfast. What type of a word is bran? It's a thing, so it's a noun. Colour it yellow, please. Next, brat, brat. A brat is a spoiled person. It's a person, so it's a noun. Colour it yellow, please. Next, brim. Brim. I was asking you last week to fill up your cups to the brim, to the top. It's a thing, so colour it yellow, please. Then you have activity B. You have to unjumble these mixed up words and write them correctly. So, 4-letter word has b and r. It's brim. Tall letter b, small letter r, small letter I, and small letter m. The word rim is in brim. Now, boys and girls, it's time to sit back, relax, and listen to your book, Becoming a Hurler, written by Carol Fallon and Anya Lynch. I can already make a connection with this book and our school. Can you, boys and girls? When you finish listening to the story, I want you to retell the setting and the beginning. Remember, the setting should include who, what, where, and when, and the beginning is what starts to happen. Enjoy, boys and girls! Anish bucali agus Colini tá sé an am don Gaelga. This week we are learning our co-raw phrase, were you? On Rev 2. Repeat after me. On Rev 2. Your turn. The answer would be V may. Your turn. Or Ni Rev may. Your turn. So, on Rev 2 ag léim on trampoline. V may ag léim on trampoline. Or Ni Rev may ag léim on trampoline. On Rev 2 ag dausa. V may ag dausa. Or Ni Rev may ag dausa. On Rev 2 ag cana. V may ag cana. Or Ni Rev may ag cana. Senior infants and first class, I want you to practice these phrases after me. V may ag léim on trampoline. Your turn. Arish, V may ag léim on trampoline. Your turn. V may ag dausa. Your turn. Arish, V may ag dausa. Your turn. Vime ag cana. Your turn. Arish. Vime ag cana. Vime ag lame an trampoline. Vime ag dausa. Vime ag cana. Next up, boys and girls, it's our science lesson. With Valentine's Day coming up, we are going to be investigating the heart. More specifically, we're going to be investigating the effect of exercise on our hearts. So this links in with our mindfulness theme of the month, Fit February. So you are going to be investigating the effect of exercise on your heart by recording your BPM. But what is your BPM, boys and girls? Well, your BPM stands for beats per minute. Your heart is beating all the time. It beats to pump blood all around our bodies. You can record your BPM by putting your 2 fingers up to your neck, to your wrist, or your hand over your heart. Pick whichever method is easier for you to do. Each day you are going to have a different exercise to do. You are going to have 4 parts. Your first part is your resting phase, so that's before you do any exercise at all. Second is the warm-up. Third is the exercise of the day. And fourth is your cool down. You are going to count your beats for 10 seconds at each phase of the workout. You count how many beats you had for 10 seconds and then record it using this graph. So first of all, boys and girls, you will be recording your resting BPM. So before you start any exercise at all, count how many beats you feel in 10 seconds. I'm going to say I counted 10 before I did any exercise at all. So I'm going to colour in above my resting word, I'm going to colour in 10 blocks to show that I counted 10 beats in 10 seconds. Then I'm going to do my warm-up. If you look at the fitness exercise PowerPoint that is attached on our Class Dojo story, it will explain everything in more detail. And you'll also see that there's lots of different warm-ups that you can choose to do. You'll do a warm-up for 1 minute and then straight after that record your beats again. You colour these in a different colour. So this is where I record my beats after my warm-up, and after my warm-up I had 15 beats in 10 seconds. So colour in nice and neatly, boys and girls, but I'll just leave it like this for now. Then you do your exercise of the day for 1 minute. Today is Monday, so your exercise is 1 minute of jumping jacks. Straight after that, you record your beats for 10 seconds again. I'm going to colour in my exercise beats blue, and after I did 1 minute of jumping jacks, boys and girls, I recorded 25 beats in 10 seconds. So colour them in nice and neatly, please, not messy like me. Then finally you do a cool down. So that's any of the exercises you did for the warm up again. You do the cool down for 1 minute, and after that you record your beats for another 10 seconds. I'm going to colour in these beets purple, and I found that my beets went down to 17 after my cool down. And then, boys and girls, you've recorded your information. If you have older brothers or sisters that can multiply, they will do the next part. Because you've only been recording your beats for 10 seconds, that's not a whole minute. So we need to multiply our answers by 6 to find how many beats we'd have in a minute, because there's 60 seconds in a minute. If you are the oldest in your family of brothers and sisters, then you can ask your mom or dad, can you use their phone calculator? You multiply your beats for your exercise of the day by 10. By 6. I had 15 for my, boys and girls, my exercise is in blue. I had 25 beats in 10 seconds after I did a minute of jumping jacks. So I'll multiply 25 by 6 to give me my BPM, which was 150. Wow, that is super high. And then I'll write that in here, which is my BPM. I hope you enjoy, boys and girls. Remember to do this with your brothers and sisters and moms and dads if they can. Okay, boys and girls, you're probably going to get a bit sick of counting in twos, but this time we are going to be counting in twos backwards. So we're starting at 30 and counting back. So 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. So I want you to practice that a couple of times on your own, boys and girls. And first class, you're going to continue with your multiplying by 2. If you knew your tables from last week, boys and girls, well then this week is going to be easy peasy because you are multiplying by 2 again. You're multiplying the exact same numbers, but this time we're doing it the opposite way round. We're just swapping the numbers that we're multiplying. So last week you learned 0 multiplied by 2. These are the two numbers that you're multiplying. This week you're just swapping around to say 2 multiplied by 0. So if 0 multiplied by 2 is 0, well then it must be that 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. The numbers you are multiplying are the same, they're just swapped around, so then the answer must be the same. This is called the commutative property. It's a big fancy word, but it just means when you're multiplying the same two numbers, you'll get the same answer even if they're just swapped around. So 0 multiplied by 2 is 0, so 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, so 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, so 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, so 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. It's just like when we did our number pairs for our stories of 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we swapped our numbers around. I just want you to be able to learn your tables this week by saying it the other way around. Easy peasy, boys and girls. This week we are continuing to measure things at home. You all did such a wonderful job measuring capacity. This week we are measuring weight. Weight means how heavy an object or item is. Weight is measured in grams, which is written on labels as G, and kilograms, which is written as kg. When talking about weight, we usually describe something as light or heavy. I want you to click on this video link and figure out things that are light and heavy. Once you've done that, I want you to go on a hunt in your home. I want you to find 5 things that you think are light and 5 things that you think are heavy. Then I want you to think of a definition for light and a definition for heavy in your own words. So that's just explaining what light means and what heavy means when you're talking about weight. You can write this definition, or you can send in a video of you explaining what it means in your own words. Best of luck, boys and girls. This week we are going to be learning about important festivals that happen in Ireland and in China. This Friday will mark the beginning of Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is a very special time to many people around the world, especially in China. I want you to watch this video to learn more about Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is very different to how we celebrate New Year. Firstly, it lasts for 15 days. Moreover, it follows the lunar calendar. It follows the moon. And each year celebrates a different animal. This year is 2021, so it is celebrating the year of the ox. Senior infants, you have to figure out what year you were born in and what animal was celebrated that year for Chinese New Year. I want you to then colour in the correct colouring page that matches the year that you were born. Colour it in very neatly and try and use a lot of red, which means luck for Chinese New Year, and gold. If you were born in 2013, it was the year of the snake. 2014 was the year of the horse, and 2015 celebrated the year of the goat. Colour it in super nice and neatly, and if you can't print it off, you can draw your own picture showing the year of the snake and write the sentence, I was born in whatever year, and draw a picture of an ox and say it is now 2021. Send a photo of your beautiful artwork on our Class Dojo portfolio.